Hi friends, it's me Ashraf. Welcome to our new video, exploring the weekend short trip destinations around Bengaluru. The speciality of living in Bengaluru is that each road going out of the city leads you to a different countryside after a journey of 1 or 2 hours. A fine Sunday morning, I decided to take the road towards Kolar. This particular highway always is a fascinating one to ride or drive across. One can notice the change around you as you continue to move out of the city towards Kolar. The high-rise buildings are soon replaced by empty stretches of land with nothing but heaps and heaps of boulders. I headed towards Avani Betta. Avani means earth in Sanskrit and Betta means hill in Kannada language. Some call it the Valmiki Betta. According to Hindu scriptures, Sita stayed in this place. Sage Valmiki provided to her shelter during her exile from Ayodhya. Avani Betta is the birthplace of Lava and Kusha. Hence it is also known by the name Lava Kusha Betta. A deviation before Mullabagal and 6-kilometer drive on scenic village road you will reach to Avani. In the way to Avani you can see vegetable fields and flowers fields in both sides of the road. After 95-kilometer drive from Bengaluru, I have reached the Avani village. Avani is a small village, it's around 30 km from Kolar. The Ramalingeshwara temple welcomes you at the entrance. This temple, also called as the Avani temple, is an ancient temple built during 10th century. So it is one of the oldest temples of the region. Avani temple is a protected monument and as per Archaeological Survey of India. I decided to first climb the hill and visit Sita temple on the top. No formal parking available here, you can park the vehicle on the road where you begin the trek. Though it looks like a very steep trek, there's nothing to be feared, it is a relatively an easy one. It is advised to begin the trek before the blazing afternoon sun comes up, which would make it difficult for one to reach the summit. The hillock has steps carved for the ease to climb up. The steps are pretty easy to climb, however, it depends on your fitness levels. There is a railing on the side for assistance which ends when you reach the vast expanse which has huge boulders. The sight is so beautiful and the view of the village below is amazing too. En route the summit, you would come across various caves, which once belonged to Valmiki and Sita respectively, with the descriptions given it is easy to find out. As you climbed up, I told that this was where sage Valmiki had his ashram. By the side you can see a whole lot of small pebbles and stones stacked one upon the other. These are stacked by childless couples who come here to make a vow and pray. This place known as Valmiki Ashrama, and here the first stop is the Valmiki Ashram. It is basically a cave, and as you step inside you see an engraving representing Sita, and on the right is an engraving of sage Valmiki. It is believed that when Sita had a stomachache, Valmiki has supposedly mixed some mud from this cave in some water to alleviate her pain. It is also believed that the twin sons of Rama, Lava and Kusha, were born in the Valmiki Ashram. The soil inside this ashram is considered to be sacred, hence devotees take fistful soil whenever they visit this place. This place is known as Pancha Pandava temple. It is believed that Pandavas made this temple to worship Lord Shiva. You can see inside the Shiva Linga, which is Pandavas placed. Moving forward, there is arrow marked and written See the Nilaya, a small cave where Sita Devi lived. In the same cave you can see the cradles of Lava Kusha. Next to Sita Devi's cave is a little pond in which she washed the clothes of Lava and Kusha. On the bank of this pond there is a place where she would light a lamp. One can also see the impression of medicine vessel of Lava and Kusha. Moved further, next to the Ekantarama temple, which is showing left side, also has a Shiva Linga. Sita discovered a linga and Hanuman did the Pratisthapana in this temple. Close by is the temple for the Pancha Pandavas, where in the Dwapara Yuga, the Pandavas visited and lived a part of the period of their exile. You can also find a giant rock is called the Horalugundu, which is close to the Ekantarama temple. The next stop is the Laxman Thirtha. It is also called Dhanushkot. When Lakshmana came to leave a pregnant Sita in the woods here, she was extremely thirsty. With no water around, Lakshmana used his bow to pierce the earth and this stream was formed. All around you see amazing rock formations. One of them is the Horalugundu, where the cradle of the twins was supposed to be attached. Another is the laundry basket that Sita used to keep and dry the clothes. After Sita went into the earth, the laundry basket was closed with yet another rock, and it indeed looked like a basket with a lid. Each nook and corner has a story and express the daily routine that Sita and her twin boys went through. Further moving you can see the Sita Devi temple on the top of the hills, that is our summit, and en route is pond with some lilies floating in it. It is believed the garden maintained by Lava and Kusha. From here it is the final steep flight of steps takes you to the hilltop that has the Sita Parvati temple. For those inclined spiritually will find it interesting to know that sage Valmiki, the one who wrote Hindu sacred book Ramayana, resided here Avani hill. This story is according to the Uttarakanda version of Ramayana. When Bhagwan Rama heard rumor from his subjects doubting purity of Queen Sita, who was held captive by King Ravana, he banished her from his kingdom to set an example of being the ideal king. Sage Valmiki saw helpless Sita Devi who was pregnant wandering sad and aimlessly. He gave shelter to Sita Devi in the caves of this Avani hill. It is here her twin sons Luva and Kusha were born. Valmiki imparted them all Vedic knowledge and also trained them in the art of war by using divine weapons. When Rama performed Ashwamedha Yagna, a white horse was let loose to roam freely. Anyone who dared to stop the horse had to fight King Rama's army. Luva and Kusha, not knowing their own identity, took the horse captive. They fought Lakshman, Bharat and Shatrughna and were on the verge of fighting with King Rama, their father, when sage Valmiki intervened and revealed their identities. When Valmiki asked Rama to take back his wife Sita, he said that would be possible only if Sita is able to prove her chastity. Sita Mata then handed over Luva and Kusha to their father Rama and prayed to Mother Earth to help prove her chastity. It is said the earth's surface cracked open and took Sita into her arms. So this is the whole story and importance of this place. Now reach the summit where the Sita Devi temple located. Sita wanted to worship goddess Parvati and hence installed a Vigraham of Parvati. According to ancient scripts, it was initially a Parvati temple. Locals say that goddess Parvati appeared to Adi Shankaracharya in his dream and expressed her desire to establish a Sita statue next to hers. A deeply devoted Adi Shankaracharya executed her wish, and since this temple came to be known as Sita Parvati temple. At the back of the temple is the Horalugundu boulder, where devotees can roll under, and it is supposed to relieve body pains and other ailments. Then there is a boulder where the famous Ashwamedha geeing horse was tied up by Lava and Kusha. You can visit several temples nearby like the Mulbagal temple, Kotilingeshwara temple. This one of the famous around just an 20-kilometer distance from here. I already visited there. If you want to see the video, just click link in the top. The best hiking friendly time of the year are the winter months, November to mid-Feb. Avoid the rainy season, June and July. Best time of the day to trek up Avani Betta would be early in the morning or afternoon. The sunsets are mesmerizing to view from the hilltop. Here is some tips for trek up Avani Hill. Entire walk up the hill is not shaded. Use sunscreen to protect your skin, wear a sun hat or carry an umbrella. Carry enough water, fruit juices on sunny days. Maybe light snacks too. No shops are available on the hills. No restrooms on the way. Park bike and cars at hill base, no formal parking available here. It should take less than an hour to reach the top if you don't pause for long at the various small shrines on the way for photography. Many pilgrims to this place consider the place sacred and they trek barefoot. Please do not enter the shrines with shoes on. So guys, hope you like the video. We will upload more videos frequently. Kindly stay tuned with us. A humble request always, I have seen here also lots of garbages people are thrown around. When you visiting, please don't do this. Let's make our environment clean and neat always. Thank you all for watching the video.